Chapter 7. I worked for a few more days, and it was nothing but continuous torture. More overdoses, more shootings, more violence. With every call, I thought more and more that I should have just gone with massage therapy as a career. Although it was stressful, my excitement for a peaceful weekend grew with each passing moment. The idea of spending the weekend at a cabin gave me the strength to get through the week. I didn't hear anything from Mandy for the rest of the work week, though. She called me Friday night, just before I headed off to work.
Hey, just pack, extra clothes and stuff. Bring your massage oil, just in case,
she said.
I'll get you after you're done with work.
I got home Saturday morning and made myself a pot of coffee. I didn't want to fall asleep on her too early at the cabin. I was feeling a little rugged, so I just drank it black and dumped the extra in a bottle to drink throughout the day. Mandy picked me up from my apartment with her car. I didn't know she had a car, and I was honestly quite surprised to see her driving, since she had mentioned she didn't have a license. It was an old blue Buick from the 90s from the look of it. She rolled down the window and shouted, "You want to drive?" I nodded. It was a nice car, actually. Very smooth driving, soft steering, quiet engine. I was all hopped up on coffee, too. I was really excited. Mandy had her usual grimace until she saw my face. Her expression softened, and she offered a kind smile.
"You're happy today. Excited?" she asked.
"I am," I replied. "It's been a rough week."
"Work stuff? You're new to the city too, right? So work, moving, ugh. I could imagine you've had a stressful week. We're gonna have fun, though."
I couldn't believe what she had just said. Apparently, I was the one who had the stressful week and not her. Apparently, she didn't think anything we had done in the past week was stressful at all. It was actually kind of cool, if I'm being honest. What had stressed me out so much all week, being involved in a bank robbery, stealing a car, getting hit in the face multiple times, and watching 9 people be killed, affected her so little it wasn't even worth mentioning. Not only that, but she was the one doing the killing. I was sitting next to someone who had just killed 9 people. For some reason, that thought just wouldn't take root. Her smile was so pure. It washed away anything negative I might have tried to think about her. The car ride out of the city was nice. We opened the windows and enjoyed the empty roads. I was a little unnerved, though. These roads we were going down took us deeper and deeper into the middle of nowhere. I was going 60 in a 55, and guys in pickup trucks kept passing me over solid yellow lines. That bothered me a bit, but it didn't seem to bother Mandy. She was actually being quite talkative.
"Do you like camping?" she asked.
"I haven't gone since my dad took me when I was 6, I said.
"Aw, we'll have to go camping sometime too." "What we're doing isn't camping. The cabin has running water and a shower, a refrigerator, a stove, all that. There's a lot of land to explore out here. There's this plateau that kind of dips down a little, so the wind never touches you. That would probably be a good place to set up a tent. Nothing would sneak up on us."
"Things might sneak up on us otherwise? What's out here?"
"Hogs," she said. "And not those pink things either. These are monsters. Thick bristles, tusks that'll tear you to shreds. And they'll eat anything. I watched a hog with a baby deer in its mouth walk right past me once."
"Ugh," was my response.
"Yeah. You think of dangerous animals as bears or tigers or something? The bears will run away from you most of the time. The hogs will come after you. And there's only a few hundred bears out here. There's thousands of hogs. One got into the city last week and gored a guy at a gas station. I think he lived, though."
"That's scary," I said.
"It is. It's why I keep these."
She pulled out one of her pistols from her waistband.
10mm. Best millimeter.
"You keep saying that. What does that mean?" I asked.
What the cops use, what the army uses, what everyone uses is a 9mm Luger. It does the job against people for the most part. In the 80s, the FBI lost a gunfight, so they wanted some more firepower. So they chose the 10mm auto. But they changed their minds when they decided it was too powerful. It was too powerful, so they stopped using it? How does that make sense? I asked. They couldn't manage the recoil or something. I personally think the reason they lost that shootout was because they brought pistols to a rifle fight. But I can't carry a rifle in my pants, so I got this, she said, rubbing her gun. 2, actually. Glock 40. Big, hefty slide absorbs some of the recoil, plus 6 inches of barrel gives a little extra velocity. Match that with some good ammo, you can drop a hog on the spot. I chuckled. You might as well be speaking French to me. I have no clue what any of that means. I can show you, she said. She quickly changed the subject, though. I wonder if we still have that pancake mix in the cupboard. We can go see the cows and chickens, get some fresh eggs and milk in the morning. You ever have fresh, just laid eggs?
No, I know. Wait, there's cows and chickens at the cabin?
Yeah, the cabin's on a ranch, she said.
So who takes care of the animals while your uncle's in New York? I asked.
A guy named Davy and his brother. He lets them sell the eggs and milk in exchange for taking care of the animals. They live about a mile down the road from the ranch. Weird guys.
We followed winding state routes and tight dirt roads until we came to a wide open valley. There was a big red barn, fences where the cows grazed. Other, smaller buildings I assumed were for the chickens. Then way on the other side of the valley was the cabin. We took the dirt driveway all the way through the valley to get to it. It was made of logs and cobblestone. It was even nicer than I expected. Inside, there was a wide open living room that extended to the roof, up to the second story. There were rocking chairs and couches surrounding the stone fireplace, on top of an expensive-looking rug. On and around the fireplace were numerous trophies and medals and ribbons. What's all these? I asked.
Oh, trophies and stuff. Most of them are my uncle's. See this one here? She pointed to one of the gold medals. This one's mine. That's for pistol shooting. This one here's mine. She pointed to another gold one. That's for rifle shooting. I have one more. Where is it? There! She pointed to yet another gold one. This one's for shotgun. I have another one. It's a bronze medal. Precision. There it is. I only took third there. I'd like to take first in that one day.
Wait, so you're like an accomplished sportsman? I asked. I almost punched myself in the face for not saying sportswoman or sportsperson. She didn't seem to mind, though. Not as much as my uncle. I haven't done competitions in a few years. But this is the cabin. What do you think? I like it, I said. It's really nice.
I'll show you around a little. Let's go downstairs first.
So she took us down the stairs to a sort of lounge room. There was a pool table in the center, a ping-pong table, and a strange long table with carpet stapled inside of it. What's this one? I asked.
Carpet ball. I don't remember the rules, but you gotta take these pool balls and knock your opponent's balls into the hole. Maybe we'll try later tonight. Check it out. This is the vending machine. Wait, did he replace all the soda with beer? He did. Ugh. Well, I hope you like beer.
Yeah, sure, I said. What's in there? I looked, and it definitely wasn't the usual craft stuff I was used to.
Just take whatever you want, she said. I can't believe it. To be fair, though, I haven't been down in the basement in a few years. I usually hang outside when I'm here. Look at the view from the door, though.
From the glass door, I could see the entire valley and the tree-covered mountain beyond it. The grass was begging to be frolicked through. I'd never really been out in the country, but this view awakened something inside of me. A call to adventure. I wanted to know what was out there. I thought I felt the same about the city, until now.
Wait, what the hell is that? She shouted.
I looked around for a moment. I wasn't sure what she was talking about. She opened the door and rushed out to her car. She threw the trunk open and pulled out a gun. "Whoa, whoa!" I shouted. "What's going on?" She put it to her shoulder and looked through the tiny scope.
"Cover your ears."
Boom!
Heh.
"Got him," she said with a smirk. "What was that all about?" I asked.
"You don't see him down there? Hog tearing up the field. It shouldn't have gotten past the fence. Damn, maybe they broke it again. Come on, let's go get it."
So much for that peaceful weekend, I thought. So we went down into the field. The hog looked like its neck had been blown right out. The bullet went in its right side and blew a softball-sized hole out the back.
"Looks like I bagged us dinner. Here, hold my hoodie," she said, as she set her rifle on the ground.
She had a massive bruise on her shoulder again. "Mandy, your shoulder."
"It's fine. You ever got a hog before?" "Yeah, probably not. First, you gotta take your knife."
She pulled a knife from her boot. I don't think I want to watch this."
"That's fine, as long as you drag it back to the cabin. Take my AR, too. Just sling it over your shoulder. Safety's on."
"This thing is scary," I said, as I picked it up.
"I know, right? That's in 458 SOCOM. A lot more powerful than your standard 223.
"I don't know what that means," I said.
223 will take out a normal guy just fine, and it will take out a small hog. That's like the standard AR cartridge. Small 22 caliber bullet going really fast. 458, that'll drop a bear."
She cut into the hog's stomach. I had to look away. She grunted as she reached inside to scoop the guts out.
And crackheads. You ever watch police shooting videos? Some of them are so hopped up on coke or meth, they'll mag dump on them and they won't budge. I keep that 458 as my primary in case things get hairy. I don't hunt with it though. Not at this distance. Not very good past 200 yards, though if I had to say that was probably a 250-yard shot I took. I'm surprised I actually hit him like that with that red dot. But I'd usually use a 308 or a 300 Win Mag at that distance. I always have these old guys complaining, you don't need a 300 Win Mag for a hog, whatever. Enjoy tracking that 500-pound monster you just shot with your 223 all through the woods for the next 12 hours.
I chuckled. Again, speaking French.
"Alright, help me drag this back to the cabin. I'll show you. I'll give you a hands-on lesson."